Hi, kindergarten. So today we're going to wrap up our mini lessons on what adjectives are by exploring how we used adjectives to describe the characters in the story The Three Little Pigs. So as you know, we've been reading through this story again and looking back at it, and we've been talking a lot the last couple of days about adjectives. Remember, adjectives are words that describe, all right? And we described almost all the characters in the story so far. We did pig number 1, who was the lazy pig. He built his house out of straw. We did pig number 2, who was the playful pig. He built his house out of sticks. And we talked about pig number 3, who was the smartest pig, and he built his house out of bricks. Yesterday we talked about Mama Pig a lot, and we said words that would describe Mama Pig included smart, caring, kind, and we talked about maybe that she was thoughtful and loving. And you did an activity yesterday where you had to complete a sentence and draw a picture of Mama Pig. So there's one more character I want to explore today and kind of just go back and describe, all right? We're also going to talk about some action words that maybe this character does in the story. So the character today we're going to look at is the Big Bad Wolf, all right? So remember, the Big Bad Wolf is the last character from the story, and he kind of presents the problem in the story because he wants to eat the little pigs. So if we had to think about some words that we would use to describe the Big Bad Wolf, what could they be? Remember, adjectives to describe the Big Bad Wolf. So let me jot down a few ideas here that I'm thinking about. I know that the Big Bad Wolf was kind of mean, so I'm going to write the word mean. He was big, a lot bigger than the pigs, and he was bad, and that's why they call him the Big Bad Wolf. I also know that he seemed angry, especially near the end of this story when he couldn't get into the brick house. So those are some words that we could use to describe him: mean, big, and angry. All right. Now I have some words written here in green that kind of describe some of the things that he does. These are action words that describe what the Big Bad Wolf maybe does a little bit in the story. There's a word here that says sneak, lurk, and creep. Those words kind of are similar, and they describe things that the Big Bad Wolf does in the story. So we're going to look closer at the words sneak, lurk, and creep. All right, sneak, lurk, and creep. So let's look back here at the wolf here in the story and see if we can figure out what he's kind of doing. Okay, so this page here says the little pigs didn't know that lurking in the nearby forest was the Big Bad Wolf. So here he is. He's kind of lurking around. What does that mean? They don't know he's there. So lurking means to kind of stay hidden. He's sort of hiding behind the trees. He's lurking, which means he's sort of hiding behind the trees, but he's watching what's going on. So they can't see him, but he can see them. So that's sort of what lurking means, to sort of stay quiet and hidden, right? Stay quiet and hidden. Another word that he does is he kind of sneaks up on the first wolf, and that's the other word, sneak. So what does the word sneak kind of mean? So if I was going to sneak up on somebody, I might kind of go real quiet, move quietly behind, and stay hidden as you move. So you maybe want to go low to the ground, like the wolf is kind of sneaking up so they can't see him. So to sneak means to move quietly and sort of try to stay hidden as you move, okay? So sneaking and lurking are really close, but sneaking involves movement. Lurking's kind of staying still and kind of hiding behind something, right? And the last word is creep. So to creep up on somebody means maybe you come out from your hidden place and you move slowly and you come up on them. So the wolf kind of creeps up on that first pig's house, right? So creep and lurk sort of almost mean the same thing, right? Creep has a little bit more movement, and lurk means you're kind of staying still, all right? So there's a activity here that you're going to have to match the words sneak, lurk, and creep to the pictures. So this first one shows the kid walking with her finger over her lips. I wonder what that would mean. You think that means sneak, lurk, or creep? The next one, this kid's hidden behind the tree and kind of watching. That's really similar to the wolf. Remember? That wolf was lurking in the woods. He's behind the trees. So that picture must mean lurk. And then the last one we talked about was creep. And remember, creep means to kind of come out from somewhere and come up behind somebody. So those are the 3 words that I want you to match up: sneak, lurk, and creep. And those are 3 words that kind of describe the wolf's movements in the story. All right, so that'll be your response activity today, to match the word to the correct picture. When you're done, please post your work on Seesaw for Mr. D and for Chef Biscotti. See you tomorrow.